All right, let's take a look at some mixed numbers. So we got three different questions here. So this first one is just going to be how to turn a mixed number into an improper fraction. And then the next one will be how to add two mixed numbers, and then also how to divide two mixed numbers. So that would really cover everything you need to know. And most likely it's probably just takes you back a few years to high school maybe. Okay, so the rule here is like you have this big number here and you multiply it by the denominator and then add that total to the numerator. That's what you do. So you go 2 times 4 is 8 plus 3 is 11 and we keep the 4 on the bottom. That's all you do, right? That's how you turn it into an improper fraction, with improper fraction meaning the numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay, so there's the first step. We gotta know how to do that. Okay, the next one is when we have to add them. Okay, so then we're gonna have to do what we just did twice, right, with these two numbers. So 2 and 3/4 is the same number that we just worked with. Right, so we're just gonna call that 11/4 again. So we don't do the same thing twice. Plus, same process, right? You go the 1 times the denominator, bottom part of the fraction, which is 2. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And we carry that 2 down to the bottom. Okay, so now we have 11/4 plus 3/2. Right, and we want the denominator to be the same on both. And right now we have a 4 and a 2. Right, and so then we're just going to multiply by 2 over 2, right, which is just multiply by 1, right, just to make the denominator 4 for both of them. So then we still got our 11/4 to work with, plus 3 times 2 is 6, 2 times 2 is 4, and now we're left with 11 plus 6 is 17, 4 stays in the denominator, and we have 17/4. Okay, and then you're probably gonna have to turn it back into a mixed number. Right, so 17/4 is 4 and 1/4. If for some reason you look at 17/4 and you're not sure how to turn it back into a mixed number, you do have a calculator for this test, and so just divide 17 by 4 and it'll say 4.25, and that equals 4 1/4. Okay, last one, dividing. Okay, so it's kind of the same process, right? Is we have 2 1/2 divided by 4 1/3. So at first we need this to be an improper fraction form, and then we'll do the dividing fractions. Okay, so 2 1/2. So we go 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So 2 1/2 is the same as 5/2. Divided by 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. 13/3. Okay, so now when we are dividing fractions, we take the second fraction and we flip it. So the 3 goes up top, 13 to the bottom, and then we multiply. So that gives us 5/2 times, now there's a 3 there, over 13, and then we just multiply it out. 5 times 3 is 15. 2 times 13 is 26. There's our answer. Okay, so that's really everything you need to know about mixed numbers, as we went over there, both just turning it into an improper fraction as well as adding and dividing.